Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As some of you might know, my name is Gail. I'm the owner of thebargainsin.com and the creator of this channel, the Bargainsin Studio. So today I'm getting ready to ship this package. So I'm getting ready to ship those sneakers. It's the one from last night. I don't know if I'm gonna upload them like today, but if I do, it's the one from yesterday, the one that I did, or the 31. So the customer did order them, so right now I'm just getting them ready for shipping. The lace was dry, so I put the lace back. I washed it and dried it, so I put the lace back. I'm gonna do a little few work on it before I ship it out, and I'm gonna do a proper video for it. So what am I gonna do right now? So I'm gonna go on the inside and I'm gonna like wash it, because I wanted to play around with it a little more, but I did give my word that I was gonna ship it out today. Actually, I was supposed to ship it out before noon, but time got to me. So I mean, I had other videos to do, other things to do, so I decided to, yeah, I'm trying to wash the inside just in case there's anything I miss. I mean, I don't like the little lint that's inside, but there's nothing I can do about it, and it's too late for me to keep messing around with it. But this sneaker was hardly used, and I think it's because I didn't want to mess with it so much. That's why I didn't do anything to it. Actually, yeah, that's the better way to put it. Yeah, and I don't like the fact that he has those little lint, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. If I could do something about it, I would go and do it. Like I was saying, if there was anything I could do about it, like, you know, I could keep it for a little bit like I usually do. It takes me forever to ship something, so now you guys know why it takes me forever to ship something. Because last night when I noticed those little things, it did bother me. But again, this customer wants the sneaker before Saturday, so it's UPS, and since the shipping, I think he may get it by Saturday, but I don't know how that works with UPS. So all I know is I have to ship it in time. I'm just lucky it was hardly used, and I didn't put it someplace where it could get messed up or not get messed up. So I was lucky about that one. So going to the next step, this one, and I know I'm trying to wash and like messing with the sneaker a little too much. Yeah. I like to wash it, and then I'm gonna like, well, if I was watching it like, you know, like I usually do, I would go more on the inside. Right now it's just like sweeping and trying to remove whatever dust I can on the inside. I think I have another brush, but I have no idea what I did with it. It's not inside the lane of the loss, it's just inside my workspace. And again, my workspace is part of the lane of the loss. Yeah, I got it. So my workspace is part of the length of the loss, so that's nothing I can do about that. So I think I got as much as the length as I could out. Usually this wouldn't happen, but I gotta ship it out, and I have no choice. But it's in good condition. It is clean, obviously. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna spray some disinfectant spray. Not that you need it, because I did that before when I messed with it the last time. I just never got to, well, it wasn't that I never got to finish it. I did finish it, but every now and then whenever I touch something, I end up with more and more things that bothering me. So I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and I'm gonna do the lacing. Even though I probably should do the lacing while it's stuff, I'm gonna stuff it and a little bit, and then I'm gonna do a quick video of it. going to shape it out. So I'm not going to do the lacing on camera, not all the lacing. And I'm hoping that, like, you know, it will get to a point where I can stuff everything back in. It's not wet, it's just the spray that I want to, you see, I just want the spray to be a little less inside. Yeah, the lace is super clean. I was happy about that. Yay! So let's see. And I'm trying to do that quickly, and I'm standing up, so I'm gonna get tired and frustrated depending on how long this takes. So I won't have this sneaker anymore, so I will be unable to answer a question about it. Hopefully the customer that bought it can answer any question that you guys may have, because I think he does have his own YouTube channel. He was super nice and super understanding, and I made sure that he checked the sneakers. As some of you might know, there's a lot of fakes out there. I don't deal on fakes. But I'm not going to tell you take my word for it and trust me and this and that. I'm just going to tell you do your own research. But I'm going to give you as much footage as possible from inside and out of the sneaker. And you can decide for yourself. Because selling sneakers is a tricky thing. If you don't know sneakers and you're selling sneakers online, you're taking your chances. And sometimes you may buy something that's fake. But since I don't deal in fake, I not only do my research, and since I don't claim to be good at anything at all, well, I'm good at some things, but I don't claim to be an expert at sneakers, so I have somebody check it out. And when I'm not sure about something, I would rather take a hit and not list it, or sometimes I will purchase it for myself on eBay. Well, I will have somebody purchase it, and then they will check it out, and then I get they get a fee, so I get to be checked out for free, because I don't want any issue. The thing is, better be safe than sorry, and that's like the reason I would rather this go this way versus another way. Okay, so I'm putting the stuffing in, yeah, so just so, yeah, the liner in. The other one didn't have one, and I'm gonna put some more paper in just to stuff it a little more. Not paper, actually, I'm gonna use plastic. So let's see for plastic first. I'm gonna use plastic, it's better. Well, I couldn't find plastic, and if I keep looking for plastic, it's gonna take me much longer. So I guess paper it is then. And again, I'm gonna stuff this one, and I'm gonna stuff this one underneath that. I'm gonna try to find more paper to stuff, just to make it sure that it doesn't crease during shaping. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't claim to be an expert on sneakers, but if you're gonna sell sneakers online, you better know what you're doing, and you better make sure that the item is real. And where I get most of my products from, it's not that I get pacey or anything like that, but if I suspect any little things, I won't sell it. And believe me when I say I won't sell it, because I've canceled orders before, and not just cancel, but I think I have a bin, not just a bin, but like a bag full of sneakers. They were supposed to be Jordans, and the moment that I saw them, I realized like the mistake that I made. It's not a bad mistake, but I can ship them overseas. So eventually I'm gonna ship them overseas, because this is not an easy fix, but it can be shipped overseas to Haiti. So usually, like I'm gonna start doing the baby box and stuff like that when you ship overseas for customers overseas, but the one that I'm shipping to Haiti is just, I'm pretty sure they're Chinese sneakers. So I'm just gonna ship them to Haiti, and then somebody can do the profit. Otherwise, I might just donate them. Yes, I do a lot of donation. Like this week, I'm looking for where I can drop some workers for the elderly, and I will do a video of inside my storage. I think I have like 2 walkers and some boxes of women products. I'm not gonna say elaborate. I'm doing a sneaker, so nobody wanna know about that one. And I'm gonna look for the better place. I was thinking about doing it on West Broward, but sometimes you have police officers that are special, and I'm not saying it as a criticism, because I mean, we do okay. We're not gonna say I have that one black friends like people say, but we have some people that are special, and not just police officers or anything like that. And I don't want to get in trouble for doing a donation. And usually there was people that I used to give them to, but I don't know what happened. They are no longer around. So now I'm either gonna do it at the Goodwill. The reason I don't like just dropping stuff at the Goodwill is get resold to them, and I want to like directly a donation center that's gonna just give it to them. And I've never really found a place like that, so usually I do it myself. So hopefully I can find, or I can just give it to somebody. I will do a video of the walker, and I don't know what the other thing is, but it has real. So I will do a video of that, and before I give it away, because it's in my second storage, and I'm moving that storage to another location. So I'm just gonna do it later on this week, maybe next week, not this week, because I'm not gonna try to overwhelm myself. And if I overwhelm myself, some stuff are gonna get thrown away because I got overwhelmed. Okay, so this is the second one. You can see, and I just stuff it. So this is the second one. I'm measuring the list, and I am talking as we're doing this. I'm trying to do it really fast, so I'm not doing a wonderful job the way I used to do the job. But I'm getting better at lacing stuff. I've been lacing stuff for a minute, like for the last year and a half. So I'm getting better at this. And I'm gonna do a video of the sneaker that came with that lot. Yeah, from that auction. So I'm going to do a video for them. Also, just so you guys can see it. And so they can see whether or not, like, you know, it's up to your comfort. Again, I'm not claiming anything. I'm just telling you, do your due diligence. Whenever you're buying anything, just to double check. Although in my side, I may be certain of something, but you never know, people make mistakes. So you have to double check yourself. As friends, as family. On my channel, I'm gonna start putting as many ins and outs, like lining, showing the underneath the pad, just so you guys can see. I'm not gonna say what to look for, because I'm not claiming to be an expert. You just have to make sure for yourself. I mean, I have my stuff checked, double check, triple check. And when I first started, like I mentioned before, I did the eBay thing just to double check and not be in trouble. And once I found somebody that could double check, and it's not that I don't trust that somebody, but even him get triple check. My little brother get triple check, and my little brother is the one person that's always there for me 100%. I raise him, and he's one of my biggest investors. Yeah, I mean, for him, like, he always had my back. So, and just like, well, it's family. You always have somebody in your family that has your back. My mom had my back 100%, but after she got sick and I closed the warehouse, and of course I was closed for 7 years, but you know, she didn't make it that long. She had cancer, obviously, so she didn't make it that long, but she was sick and I closed the business. And then during that time, whatever merchandise that was inside the warehouse, I shipped to my other brother in Haiti. And everybody has somebody in their family that you do not trust with anything, and that's the other brother. But it's okay, we forgive him, and we forgive him a lot of stuff, and I'm not going to elaborate on that. So I had to start over, from coming from having a business to having everything settled, and to losing everything and starting over and losing everything again, because the last time I was in Haiti, there was an incident and I had to escape. So I'm not going to elaborate on that either. It's not that I'm not going to elaborate on it. Crying over spilled milk is not going to make any difference. I mean, and besides, what country doesn't have their little kidnapping incident? So, but the good thing is, I know how to run. So I went and left everything behind, and they made up my mind that I would never go back. Despite the fact that I do have properties in Haiti, I never thought I would not going to come back to the place that I was born. I love the US, but Haiti was still my country, so I decided I was never going to come back. I don't know, I'm not going to say never because you never know, but the likelihood of me coming back anytime soon is slim to none, especially since I decided, I mean, God knows, like the area where my warehouse is in Haiti, from what I understand, is gang central. It's like once it's taken over, it's taken over. And there's nothing anybody can do about that. You just have to have a friend in Haiti that pays literally every 2 weeks $15,000 Haitian money. That's $1,000 plus US every 2 weeks. So because she has a business in that area, and I'm wondering, what do people think we're making that we can pay almost like $5,000 every month for protection? That's just a ransom. So that's one of the reasons I decided I'm not doing business over there. I don't want to get killed for nothing. I can start over. And that's why I decided to start over, because I love myself too much to put myself in certain danger where I don't have to. And there's so much opportunity in the United States, it's not even funny. You can start from the bottom and crawl yourself by crawling and build yourself up. And that's basically what I did. And I did little by little. I mean, I started with thrift store, but not technically thrift store the way you guys think, because I started, like, my version of a thrift store was still auction. And then I went from one location, estate sales, and then storage auctions, and then other locations. It didn't matter where, because I did Uber and Lyft, and I still do Uber and Lyft from time to time. So it doesn't matter where I had to go. I was like playing follow the leader. So if somebody's going to some place, I'm gonna figure out what's up. When I was little, okay, let's do that, like, you know, while we're doing the review for the sneaker. Anyway, I know, like, I went all over the place. I can discuss it another time, but like I was saying, okay, so I can go back to it. When I was little, and because of mom, she had a business, and that's how we got to where we are. And she was very profitable, but she was extremely smart. So, and I'm not gonna say a lot more, but she was extremely smart. Anyway, what she did, whenever she was placing an order from a company, and or buying something somewhere, she would have us look it up on the computer. And back then, in the beginning, there wasn't a computer, so we would have to ask questions and do research as kids. That's me removing some dirt in the lining. I don't know why little things like that bother me, but that's just me removing some dirt. Don't worry, it's not going to pierce the sneaker. I'm not that stupid. I've done it before. So it's like whenever there's a little things that bother me, and I think the little nick sometimes come for me. If I can't remove it, I'm going to leave it alone. See, I removed it. It's a better way to just remove everything. And then when it gets stuck, yeah. So anyway, it's like she used to take the information from the paper and just bring it to us so we can look into it for her. And that's what I did. That's one of the ways that I figured out how to gather supplies, by just finding where it is sold at. So this is part 1. I'm gonna go to the part 2 because this video is getting a life of its own and I keep talking. So I'm gonna go to part 2 in the next video, and then I'm gonna do a final video for this sneaker.